But have you heard?
What?
Like they said, by the end of this year, if you are not married, you're going to be sentenced to jail.
See me, oh. You'll be sentenced to life in hell, probably, because I don't get it. Let us brace.
Let the singles breathe.
Brace. Welcome to this episode of Trend Talk, where we would be reviewing top celebrity weddings that have taken place this year. We would do them in no particular order and
Actually,
just, swing it. Stay with us.
weddings that just made waves in 2025. I'm
Mhm.
excited for this episode because I
Yeah.
mean, there's one particular wedding that
You want to talk
I
about?
don't think I can recover from it.
Are you serious?
Mhm.
That's good. But me, I just go on, these videos and I check things. I'm like, oh, the cake is this. Oh, the dress is that. Oh,
And that's
I'm
all.
just, yeah,
It's
that's
not
what
like
I
you have
do.
like a favorite wedding that you were looking forward to and then it happened.
I, nah,
Oh, really? Oh,
nah.
that's nice. So, yes, we mentioned earlier that we're going to be talking about celebrity weddings that made waves in 2025 in no particular order. But then at the end of the video, you're going to like tell us which, you know,
You will tell us
personally.
too. You will tell us,
Yeah, I will
and then in the
definitely.
comments you can let us know which is your favorite
True.
and
Yeah, yeah,
rank
yeah,
them
yeah.
in your
Yeah.
order. Yeah.
Yeah.
So firstly, I'll be starting.
All
I want to
right.
say one wedding that I feel like took the crown for me was
Mm-hmm.
JP 2025.
Mm.
Yeah, because
Priscilla and Jokes, yeah?
yeah, Juma,
Juma,
yeah,
sorry, my bad.
Jokes. Yeah, I think
I'm
you're
still
correct.
correct.
Yeah, you
Look at
are.
that.
Yeah. Then I feel like the week-long event kind of did it
I
for me
heard it was a
because,
1 week.
oh my God, it was a lot. It was
Mm.
back to back. It was exciting. For me, it seemed like a breath of fresh air
Even
because
even after the entire wedding, I don't know how true this is, but then there was this do you want another wedding tweet or question that it popped and I'm like another wedding after this 1 week.
yeah, let
Relax.
us breathe. But no, suffocates me. I like that type of suffocation because I mean they spent a whole lot of money
Mm,
on that wedding.
mm,
Coming down to the white wedding, it was it for me
mm.
actually. Taking Fairy Tale, that's Vicky James Gifting Company, to gift people, and we all know that anything Vicky James touches,
It's
she
top
doesn't
notch.
play.
Mm,
I'm telling
true.
you. So I felt like the whole white wedding just screamed class for
Mm.
me, from the dress to the gifting packages to the cake. I mean, I can't leave that out. The cake was gigantic and I loved it.
But you know that I usually ask myself, do people actually eat the cake? Or do you think maybe it's just a dummy?
Holy Ghost fire. What do you mean? Why would JP do a dummy cake?
My bad.
Yeah, but I think some people do that for clout and all of this,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think it's in their caliber. Not
Mm,
these people, like not people
mm,
in this
mm,
class, the
mm,
elite. Why would they want to
mm,
do that? I mean,
mm. And I mean, the wedding gift we got for her, the car,
hmm.
got everybody talking.
So many people have different opinions.
Mm-hmm.
So many people had their opinions about the wedding. Some said that it was just an alliance. Some said that he married her for fame because
Mm,
shortly after they got married, I think
mm.
they conducted a I don't know what it is now, an award something, an award program for artists, and then he won something.
Oh, so
I
it
can't remember
was.
what award right now. So people were saying that he got the fame because he married Priscilla, and people didn't even know him before then. So
Mm.
you get what I
Actually,
mean?
no. Actually, like let's be factual though. Have you ever heard about Juma Jukes before now?
I haven't, but I wouldn't say that she gave him fame
The fame.
completely. She
Mm.
gave him fame, yes, concern like as regards Nigerian audience, but he
Oh.
was
Mm.
famous in Tanzania.
Oh, okay, okay. Now
Yeah.
that makes sense. That makes
Mm-hmm.
sense because there will be a lot of celebrities in other countries that
Yeah.
we do not know of. True, true,
Mm-hmm.
true.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So a
So
lot of
that
people
was
that are
it.
saying that. How
Back
many
off.
Tanzanian celebrities do you know too? True,
Wakusiyemi.
true, 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 true. So yeah,
Okay.
my one and only wedding for 2025
Yeah.
has to be, will forever be, Sharon Oja and Ugo.
That wedding was classy, top notch. Actually, I loved it as well.
It was screaming, my man. Like there when anytime I saw any video or clips or whatnot, there was just this Cinderella vibe. You know, Sharon kept giving me this Barbie girl. I
I mean,
am in love with my
that is
man.
our aura. That's all about Sharon.
Ah,
Classy, babbish, baby girlish, softy.
come
That's the vibe that she
on. I
gives.
mean, I loved everything about their wedding. I think one thing that stood out for me in that wedding was how organized
It
it
was not
was.
overly
It
populated.
wasn't
They
overly
had in
populated.
attendance the 1% of the 1%. Yeah.
And then there were a lot of people in attendance yet,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but then it was not disorganized.
Mm-hmm.
You could literally watch the wedding and then you see that, oh, these people planned
Yeah, I
was
just remember the things I saw. Davido and Sharon Oja, they had
wedding same.
their
Yeah.
Chivido, they had their traditional wedding, and then somebody tweeted and said Sharon Oja's wedding is what Davido thought they had. Like,
Oh my god.
guys,
But
we don't have to
actually, but
compare.
actually, I'm going to compare. I'm sorry.
We don't have to
That's
do
that's
that.
that's why I was saying it was organized.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, a lot of you might come for me, but then, I saw a clip from Chivido's traditional wedding that same time, and
Mm-hmm.
then I think I saw somebody carrying chair. I was like, wait. I was like, eh?
Do you know what I think? I think that Davido's traditional wedding was he wanted to reach out to people at the grassroots. He wanted to come, like he wanted his people, Nigerians, to be closer to him because he gave. I don't know if it was a free access, but then he gave the wedding literally gave an open doors to all and sundry. If you were in Lagos, if you wanted to attend, so I feel like his recent wedding that brings me to my second wedding. That's his Miami wedding, the white wedding that just went down. Not everybody
Was
had,
in attendance.
yeah. So
Mm.
I feel
So
like
the
he just
trad
used
was
that.
for my goon,
Yeah,
then white was for
yeah.
okay, maybe that explains it. But
Mm-hmm.
then Sharon Oja's wedding was beautiful. Saw the display of friendship with our chief bridesmaid. It was
Bisola here.
amazing, like
I love that.
extremely amazing. Our bridesmaid were giving class. I'm not saying all of that. I mean, like this is the wedding I
Yeah,
followed.
so
Yes,
personal bias that's
this is
entered.
the wedding I followed. It was just
Yeah,
top notch
and
for me.
something that stood out for me in Sharon Oja's wedding was
Hmm.
her Idoma dress.
Dress.
Oh my god, the beadings, I loved it. My mom
Our
is Idoma, by the way,
outfits.
and
Every
I'm
of our
like,
outfits.
am I going to do this? That particular one stood out for me. I loved, love it.
I can imagine you in that
Yeah,
attire.
yeah.
You should come and carry my girl, please.
Not really. Anyways,
Eh?
moving on. My second wedding that I spoke about was the Davido's Miami wedding. Yeah,
Chivido.
I feel like everything was top notch. Davido is known for being all over Chioma and all of those things, and that particularly was on display for their white wedding. And his dress, his clothes was okay, but then I feel like he poured in everything into
Into
his
Chioma.
wife because that lady was elegant
But
from
a
her
lot of people are
hair.
dragging him that he did not put in much effort. Like, I mean, a lot of tweets that I was seeing and
Mm-hmm.
comments were like Chioma was looking mwah, and Davido
Yeah.
was just looking like, he just rushed things up. One comment even said he did not go for dress fitting. Like,
Something what I saw was a man that said, "Baby, take the shine." I've been on the spotlight for a long time. I don't even want the spotlight go before me. That was what I saw. A man who just wanted to put his babe on the forefront, and he did just that. So don't judge him.
okay,
Yeah, don't judge him. I love that. But I would want my man to
exactly.
dress
I was going
okay.
to say
But
that
then,
it's our wedding,
yeah.
Let's both look good.
But then let's not judge it. Everybody has, why they do things, your
Sure.
reasons, and yeah, maybe what he planned out didn't come out that way, and then
Sure.
it was already too late. Nobody knows. But
Sure.
then it was a beautiful wedding. And I love that after the wedding, people started to replicate Chioma's hairstyle. They even tagged it to her, saying the chef
That
chi
was the next
hairstyle,
thing I
and
was
that
going
was
to talk
beautiful.
about. Dress, styling. I like it when I see a bride that goes out of the norms.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, every bride will want to get the bridal packing,
Mm-hmm. She
the
just did that
bridal,
pixie and it
and it
was
was cute.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
very,
then the
very.
ring, diamond baby, the wristwatch, the clips that she had on her flower of her son, may he so rest in peace.
Oh,
And Davido had the cufflinks too with the picture of his late son,
so
yeah,
really,
on
oh,
it.
that's
And I felt like
beautiful.
that
That's
was really
beautiful.
beautiful,
Another moment I think I remember
emotional.
from the wedding that I saw that was like really, really nice that I found cute was when she was like on a call with her dad and then she was being all emotional. And all.
Yeah.
It was just beautiful. I mean, to see that scene alone, yeah, it was
Mm.
really, really beautiful. My next one would be the wedding between Tammy and Mr. Easy.
Mm.
I mean, to me and Mr. Easy's wedding was just a old deviation from the entire bogus, flamboyant,
Yeah.
I don't want to say noise, but everywhere
Wow.
wedding. It was just, you're about to say rampe,
What's that?
like shaking it, not shaking it, but like sharp,
Yeah.
sharp.
Something I love about people who some people who do
Mm-hmm,
low key weddings,
mm-hmm,
and then you know that they're doing a low key wedding not because they are short on funds
mm-hmm,
or
mm-hmm,
because they don't want too much population
mm-hmm,
and they just want something really intimate.
mm-hmm.
When you go to weddings like that, you know that it's classy.
Yeah,
That's one thing.
yeah,
It's classy,
yeah.
and then no, it's intimate.
I feel like a whole lot of people are beginning to
Navigate towards that.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Like when I hear a lot of young people, they're saying, I don't want too many people at my wedding. I just want to have like a dinner. I just
Mhm.
want to have like something with my friends.
Yeah.
My parents can have their after party maybe in the house, or maybe one day. Some people do use the traditional wedding for this celebration, but then
Mhm.
the white wedding, they're like me, friends, and family, like intimate friends alone. It
Yeah.
was beautiful. It was
Mhm.
very, very beautiful.
So my next wedding would be Kene and Ugo. I feel like they outdid themselves for that wedding. Firstly,
Hmm?
starting from the dress for the traditional wedding, it was amazing. The dress I think was done. No, I know was done by a phenomenal Nigerian fashion designer, Tubo. If you don't know Tubo, you are sleeping. When I make money, I would know Tubo personally. But then if you know Tubo and you're familiar with her work, you would know that no two designs of hers are similar. She
Mm,
always does something different,
mm,
something
mm.
fresh, something new, and then it's just so elegant. For Kenneth's dress, if you haven't seen it, you need to go look for it
I
because
feel like
she
even
outdid
we even
herself.
need to like take a moment to appreciate these fashion
Then they
designers
do.
for each wedding. Like
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
nah.
And then it's just like they're not even in competition. They're just in
No, they're
classes
just
of
do you
their
understand?
own,
It's
and
not we're not
they're
competing over
amazing.
here.
They're doing
We're just trying to
amazing.
make our bride look mwah.
Yeah. And then moving on to the traditional wedding is just
Mm-hmm.
a highlight for me. The
Really?
whole carry, I don't know how they carried her, what they call that thing, but
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I
they
think I saw
carried
a
her
clip.
in something
I
and
saw a
then
clip.
people,
It was
raised her
giving.
up. It was giving princess and guards. Yeah, and it made
So I
sense.
watch Korean dramas here. If you know most of their royalties,
Mm-hmm.
they're always carried in that. So it
Mm-hmm.
was
Yeah.
giving I am royalty and I know.
Yeah, and then it was just everything. The cake for the white wedding, oh
Mm.
my god, it blew me off. It was beautiful. The simplicity of Kenneth's dress, and the man, her husband, got a tattoo of her to
Really?
celebrate or to commemorate their wedding,
Where,
and it was
where, where, where,
everything.
where?
I think on his arm or
Oh,
something.
I would have
And
preferred
then
on the chest,
ah,
you know.
but then it was beautiful, and you could tell that that man
Was it
was
in
in
Nigeria?
love. The white wedding was not in Nigeria.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you could
Okay.
tell by mere looking
Mm.
that this man is in love. But for Kenya, I don't know because she went on an interview with her husband, and then they asked her, "Do you love him?" And she was like, "What's that? What's love?"
Eh.
And I'm like, "Girl, be for real, that's your husband." And then the husband was just giggling. I was like, "Kenya, the form hard guy." I said,
Wait,
"We know."
wait, yes. They
Yeah,
asked her, do you love him? And then she said, what's love?
yeah.
So, eh?
And then she said to her, he's always there. He tries to carry her along,
Mm.
he does things, he doesn't want to see her uncomfortable and all of those things. So it's the effort for her. So sometimes she feels that the word love is
Mm.
overused, misused, and
Mm.
then it has lost its meaning. So for her, it's just the sacrifice. It's about what you do, not just say, "Oh, I love you, I love you." So I feel that made sense.
Or this brings me to the discussion that a lot of people have where they say two rich people do not marry because of love.
Oh, Chim, Kenneth's wedding was a strategic partnership because both families were wealth houses, old money,
billionaires.
I'm telling you.
True. I think I saw the caption, this billionaire marries this billionaire. I say, yeah. So what will they give birth to?
Billionaires, if that makes sense. Okay, this is our final wedding for this episode and this video that we've already talked about. So now we're going to be ranking them in order of priority. Priority here means that the wedding that outdid themselves for each of us. So Simsi would be started.
Am I just supposed to mention one, or like I rank everything?
You rank everything.
Oh wow, that's going to be difficult. But my number one will always and forever be Sharon and Ugo, because why not? Then my number two, I think will be this is really hard. Come on. Honestly, I'm trying. I'm trying to pick between, okay, maybe Priscilla and Juma. Then number three will be Chivido. Then followed by the what's the one Mr. Easy and Timmy. Then my number five is Kenny and Ugo, because I honestly did not know about their wedding. So, yeah.
Really? Yeah. Okay, to the best, obviously correct ranking. Here you have it. Number one is JP 2025.
Oh, please.
Juma and Priscilla. Okay. I felt like that wedding was, I already said everything I need to say, but then let me just reiterate that they had a week-long wedding. And if you're a Nigerian, if you're even a human being,
it was too much.
Nah, if you're a human being, you know how expensive it is to have a big wedding and then having a seven, I don't know if it was seven, but let's say I think it was seven. It was seven. Yeah. Okay. Having weddings back to back to back for 7 days or more. That's a lot. I feel like I don't know if I would like that, but then it feels good to be celebrated.
If each day had like, it was just subtle, but I felt each day was like big time celebration. Come on, I'll be worn out.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you get to the church and then the pastor says, "You may kiss your bride," Pastor, please keep. I'm tired.
I don't think that will happen. Anyways, number two for me, let me give it to Sharon Oja, because the wedding, it screams class, elegance,
cluck it.
And all of those things. So number three for me would be Chivido, of course, because I like Davido. Yeah. I feel like they that was a beautiful wedding. Anyways, so number four for me would be, no, I missed my ranking. Anyways, let's still go ahead. Number four would be Ogo and Kenneth. The dress was a highlight. The cake for the white wedding was the highlight for me, and I loved it. Number five, obviously, is going to Timmy and Mr. Easy, only because I don't know about their wedding, but I don't think they wanted me to know either. So if you're not excited about our ranking, or you don't agree with us, let us know in the comments what would be your ranking.
What would be your number one?
We want to know.
Anyways, this brings us to the end of this episode of What is Trending on Expose TV. My name is Simsi, and with me,
I am Fati.
And together we say
bye.